Glory to Ukraine, glory to brave Ukrainian army. We will definitely win. Ukraine stands, Ukraine's fighting for the democracy of the whole democratic world. Recently, I was walking through my rose garden and not all varieties are blooming now, are not started yet. I must admit, a pretty small part of my roses blooming, and they are not, of course, on the peak. On the top of their blooming period, they are only starting. Some of them showing couple of flowers, some of them showing couple of clusters, but still they are starting, and I think they will proceed. I hope that they will proceed because, as you know, Russia Federation, Russia terrorist state, they are in the progress of war against Ukraine. War is on front line, is on our land. Front line is very long, more than 1,000 kilometers long. And today, during the night, Russians attacked Ukraine by 37 Shaheds, Russian Iranian drones. All of them were hit by our air defense forces, and in addition, in the first half of the day, Russians attacked Kharkiv and Kharkiv districts, and they hit residential area, and they hit place where people have some not resort, but some place where they could have some activities like spending time with their families, and they have killed already as of now, because of course even at first no one is killed, but still there are wounded, and wounded people could get different stage, different size of wounds, of injuries, and based on that injuries, some could die later. But as of now, there are 6 people dead. Among them, a woman who was pregnant, unfortunately, on the 7th month of the pregnancy period. So and more than 19 people wounded. And then they struck once more, also Kharkiv region, near Kupiansk, and they killed already 5 people there, and of course more wounded. So I hope to show you more beauties, but this is Rose de Resht. I will put the name in the title of the video, Rose de Resht. Rose de Resht. This is old rose, and it was discovered by unknown. Origin is unknown, but it was discovered by one woman in Great Britain prior to 1900. This is a rose, Damask Perpetual, Portland. It has very, very strong fragrance. The fragrance is so strong that I am just on the heaven while or after I smell it. And as you can see, it has such a nice color, such an interesting color. It's magenta, it's pinky, it's fuchsia, etc., and it's very deep, and this color, it's stable. It is not influenced by sun activity or rain activity. Quality of flower, it will also not be influenced by some of the rain or some weather activities. It is stable, and it is resistant to any of the not good weather conditions. Also, it is stated that it has good resistance to the main rose diseases, and it has 4th USDA zone of hardiness. This is 4th to 9th. So perfect choice, perfect variety. And I must admit that this year, of course, last year, and it was its 1st season. Now it is its 2nd season in my garden. And even during the 1st year, I was impressed by the color, because even if I had during my gardening experience, I have seen maybe 500 varieties of roses, and of course I have another flowers, peonies, etc., hydrangeas and chrysanthemums, tulips, etc. But this color, it's something. It's so unusual, such an interesting one, such a deep one. It's unusual for my garden, I must admit. It has the form of flower. It's pretty usual for old roses, I must admit. It has this tight in the middle, but it is not so obvious as in Jacques Cartier, for example. But still, it is if you like old roses, if you fond of old roses and you have a collection of old roses, you will definitely notice that this flower, based on its flower, you would first of all admit that this is something from old rose varieties. I could not tell that life of flower, of each separate flower, it will be long lasting. Not. Maybe this is at least because of dry spring, because we have very dry months, humidity or rain. We are praying for them and we are waiting for them, eagerly waiting for them. So I water it by myself manually, and maybe this also influences the long lastingness of the flower. But I must admit, this is not one day, of course, but this is maybe 3 days. And of course I want it to be longer, because this is really beauty and beautiful. Bush itself, it is very nice one, a very neat one, and it is compact, and it could suit rose edges, rose borders as a central part, as a first part of multi-lined planting. It could of course be combined with perennials, with annuals, with different in different compositions. If you have such imagination and have such plants, it could suit for this as well. Moreover, although it is old rose, and this is not usual for old roses, but this variety, it's repeat in blooming, and it has two sparks, two waves here in my region. And of course it's not so generous like for example David Austin roses or floribundas. No, it will not show you the whole coverage by flowers, as you can see also from the colors of this video, but it will still show you pretty big number of flowers, and flowers will be of the high quality, of the high interesting color. You could use this for different eating purposes, like here in Ukraine it's popular to make rose jam, it's popular to make rose tea, to dry the not flowers, but maybe petals or buds even at some stage of opening, and then preparing tea during long winter or even maybe earlier. So yeah, this variety will suit because of its color, because of strength of its fragrance. Now it does not show many signs of diseases, but still some signs already present. But this also may be influenced by this dry weather, dry conditions, and this is not good for resistance of roses to be not watered for a long time. So yeah, bush is it does not support any it does not require any support. It stands by itself, and here we'll show you very nice coloring, very nice quality, and a pretty good number of flowers. So this view is most beautiful, I must admit. I will show you maybe closer one more flower, how nice it is and color of it is. Yeah, camera, it shows color 1:1. It's exact match of real color of this rose, of this flower, so you could imagine and see how it is in reality. And maybe there could be a chance that you have thought about this variety, you have seen it, and you are thinking whether you will need it or not, whether it suits to your garden or some place in your garden. And my video may be useful and informative to you during the decision and making choice. Thanks for listening, thanks for supporting us, thanks for talking about Ukraine, mentioning Ukraine to your friends, to your relatives, to any informational societies. Till the next video, and bye.